contested. It's like a number of cars for the New Zealand CTRA youth title are here. The CTRA Wingless sprints, but definitely a quality one. And there'll be some tight action-packed racing in the open wheelers. So also running today the saloons, the C-grade saloons. No, not the C-grade saloons, the saloons, the production saloons, the mini stocks, stock cars, street stocks, youth development, and youth mini stocks. So I think that's a car we haven't seen here at Ashburton before, the 42i, the Suzuki Swift, immaculately presented car from Invercargill. So the New Zealand CTRA production saloon car title was held yesterday, and I believe it was taken out by Sam Martin, all the way from Eastern State Speedway in Blenheim. So I'm not too sure if Sam has stuck around or not, but it'll be interesting to see whether he's racing today. Also a good field of stock cars coming out of the gates there. 991, that's the notorious Harley Rob. And car number 99, the Nelson car, looking very immaculate. I'm told it may not look as immaculate after the meeting. Yes, that 99 car, very famous name in stock car racing in New Zealand. And it is Shane Boot. Of course, that Boot name, synonymous with stock car racing in the South Island. In fact, the first South Islander ever to win the New Zealand stock car title was Craig Boot. In fact, he is a three-time New Zealand Superstock champion, Craig Boot. Good to see Trevor Elliott out there in the Super Saloon, car number 27. Watch this car go, it's real quick. And there we go, we see the 1NZ CTRA of Sam Martin out there, New Zealand production saloon car champion. There's another immaculately presented stock car, which is for sale. Ashburton Marine Springston Hotel car. Car number 7C. And that's been driven today by Steve Evans. Great to see Westport represented too. Of course, the sister track as far as CTRA is concerned, Westport Speedway, or Sunset Speedway in Westland. That's car number 11Y out there, Katie Shearer. Another nicely presented stock car out there, the 4T there of John Lewis from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. Now just a reminder, make sure you don't turn your lights on when racing is on. It's very confusing to the drivers. So make sure you keep your lights off at this meeting, please. A message to the spectators. Also on Sunday the 12th of May, Ashburton Speedway Grounds, Seafield Road, between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m, the Ashburton Speedway car boot sale. $15 a boot or trailer load, buyers and sellers welcome. That's on the 12th of Sunday the 12th of May, Ashburton Speedway car boot sale. And I know many of you will be there, boots and all. Good to see a good field of street stocks here once again at Ashburton Speedway. Of course, we had that New Zealand CTRA title at the previous meeting here at Ashburton. And it is great to see a lot of visiting drivers and cars from around the South Island here at this meeting. And a special mention must go out to our volunteers here at Ashburton Speedway. They do a fantastic job, the rescue crew, all the staff here at Ashburton Speedway. And of course, this meeting is being live streamed by RJP TV. So first race up will be a warm-up. Well, it's not a race, it's a warm-up for the wingless sprints, 4 laps. And as they come out, first car is 8i from Riverside Raceway in Invercargill. It is 36-year-old Mason Whelan, TCR chassis. It's a 3.8 Buick engine, as all these cars are. He was the Southland 6-shooter champion in 2023-24. That's car number 8i, Mason Whelan. Of course, another one out there is former CTRA New Zealand wingless sprint champion, car number 41. And of course, that is Adam Evans from Tapanini. The next chassis from the USA. Here's the first in the Ron Spriggs Memorial back in 2020. And also won the Southland Champs and has won the Christmas Champs at Cromwell. That's car number 41, Adam Evans. Car number 25 out there. That's Danny Livingston, the 43-year-old from Invercargill in the Maxim V6 Buick engine, 3.8 as we mentioned earlier. He's sponsored by Straight Up Building, 2016 Limited. Car 37, another of the Invercargill cars. That's a former Christchurch car. And that's Daniel McIntosh from Invercargill running an Eagle chassis. It's the next Jeremy Scarlett car. And the back row there we've got Samantha Sanford. She's just 17 years of age. She's a student. And that's that car's the ex-James Stronach car. Favourite circuit is Cromwell. That's the, not surprisingly, because she's contracted to Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell, is Samantha Sanford. Car number 93T, the Sanford Motorsport car. Car number 84 out there is Josh Livingston, the 17-year-old from Invercargill. Another one running a Maxim chassis. Also out there is on the outside, car number 4, Mark Morris in the Triple X from Christchurch. And he was third in the Barry Butterworth Midget Car Series previously, and second in the Best Pairs at Racecourse Hotel and Motor Lodge Ruapuna Speedway this season. And the other car out there is car number 42. Car number 42 is Corey Duck Manton from Southbridge. He's a 40-year-old. Another one driving a Maxim chassis. He's a first season racer. He's third in Ellesmere season points. He's raced at Ellesmere, Ruapuna, Ashburton and Cromwell. He's also done quite a bit of ATV racing, in fact 4 seasons of ATV racing. And he's sponsored by Powder Farming, Ashburton, Duck Manton, Ag Limited, R&L Engineering, and Phil Rural Limited, and Garden City Drainage and Civil. That's car number 42, Corey Duck Manton from Southbridge. So these cars also race in Australia, and that's where the name Wingless Sprints come from. Also known on some tracks in New Zealand as 6-shooters. Some pretty quick drivers in this field. One of the ones definitely to look out for, Adam Evans from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. Was one of the prominent drivers in the Wingless Sprint Rumble at Racecourse Hotel and Motor Lodge Ruapuna Speedway this season. Also, keep your eyes out for car number 4, Mark Morris. Mark Morris in the Letton curb and channel car. He's always debatably the hardest man on the track to pass. So look out for him, because wherever he is, that's where the action will be. So first race up on the program will be for the Youth Mini Stocks Development class. And first car out was car number 69, Olivia Pretty. But also there, car number 98, Nico Shelton. And is it car number 18A, Summer Foster. And car number 29A, Keelan Patterson Gerard. And here we go, there's a few more cars just come out. Car number 11A, and that is Laurie Kerr. And car number 11, Greymouth, that's Bella Shearer Jones. And car number 5 out there is Danica Pickles. That's a great name, Danica. It sort of reminds you of I wonder if she's named after Danica Patrick, who finished 4th in the Indianapolis 500, the highest placed female driver ever to place in the Indy 500. So off grid 1, car number 98, Nico Sheldon. Off grid 2, by the looks of it, is car number 18, Summer Frost. Grid 3 will be car number 69, Olivia Pretty. Grid 4, car number 29, Keelan Patterson Gerard. Grid 5 is car number 11, Greymouth, and that is Bella Shearer Jones. Grid 6 is car number 5, Danica Pickles, and we're away and racing. And we got car number 69 off onto the grass, Olivia Pretty. Down the back straight they go for the first time, and our race leader is car number 29, Keelan Patterson Gerard. And second at the moment is car number 98, Nico Sheldon. Now remember, a lot of these drivers, or all of these drivers in fact, they're pretty much just in the learning grade, if you like, of mini stocks. And the majority of them, of course, are the younger drivers in the youth mini stocks too. So you pick up your race leader as car number 29, Keelan Patterson Gerard. But looking for the movers and shakers in this field, you need to go no further than car number 11A. And that is Laurie Kerr. Laurie is up into second place. And car number 5 coming through there as well, Danica Pickles. And Danica looking very racy indeed in that 5 car. 98, early race leader, Nico Sheldon, has dropped back to 4th place. Followed by Olivia Pretty. Just putting a lap on Bella Shearer Jones, our race leaders. Into turns 3 and 4 they go. And things are tightening up here. The front 3 cars pretty close together. So it's still 29A, Keelan Patterson Gerard, the local Ashburton car. Ahead of another Ashburton car, Laurie Kerr. And car number 5 there, just getting a wee bit out of shape out of turn 2. Dropping back a bit was Danica Pickles, but she'll pick that up for sure as they come out of turn 4. And the white flag is out for 1 lap to go. Into turns 1 and 2 they go. Any one of these 3 cars can win this race. It'll all be decided on this lap. Down the back straight they go. And Keelan Patterson Gerard has been in front for the majority of this race. But will it be for much longer? Look at this. It's going to be a grandstand finish up the inside. Car number 5, Danica Pickles, takes it out. Second place to car number 29, Keelan Patterson Gerard. And back there in third is 11, Laurie Kerr. 4th place will go to the 69,
of Olivia Preddy. Then we move back to the 98 in 5th, and that's Nico Sheldon. 6th place is going to go to the 18 car, the Ashburton car of Summer Foster, and at the tail of the field will be the 11 Greymouth car of Ballashera Jones. Well, car number 5, Danica Pickles, stole that one on the last lap, the last corner, in fact. So give it up for our first race winner in the Youth Development Mini Stocks, Danica Pickles. So next out will be the Youth Saloons. So first time, I believe, for a New Zealand title for CTRA for the Youth Saloons. I have to have that confirmed, but I believe it's the first time, certainly in the South Island. So a good field of 14 cars. We'll just pick up some of the cars as they come around. Marcel Vanderen in car number 59C. Well, we know the Vanderens, got Elsie there in car number 58. They have run youth mini stocks, so we know that they're going to be very quick. Car number 49 out there, that looks like a pretty serious contender. Oh, sorry, I'm actually reading the wrong piece of paper. That's why the Vanderens aren't out there. But it looks like we're away and racing in the first heat. And car number 59 is Caden Green from Dunedin, Beachland Speedway in Dunedin. Watch that 42i car, that wee Suzuki Swift. It's Ryder Harris sitting there in 3rd spot with the 53i car of Joshua Richardson coming through. But look at the power of that Suzuki Swift in a straight line. You'd think it'd be fast in the corners, being more nimble, but it's certainly got some mumbo in a straight line. Has gone into 2nd place now. So our race leader is 59, Caden Green. Kieran Green. Then car number 42i, Ryder Harris. Back in 3rd is the 53i of Joshua Richardson. And then the 89 of Hunter Glover from Beachland Speedway in Dunedin. So the 59, Kieran Green's going to have his mirrors full of the 42i very shortly of Ryder Harris. A couple of the youth going pretty wide through turns 1 and 2, including the 89 there of Hunter Glover. And behind Hunter Glover is car number 27, and that's Noah Kitto, another Dunedin car. The 97 of Lockie Robinson is picking up our race leaders, coming down the front straight, and this is getting pretty tight. Round the outside is the 42 of Ryder Harris, closing on our race leader, car number 59, Kieran Green. Here he goes, he's having a dab right around the outside of turns 3 and 4, trying to get the slingshot down the front straight. While all this is happening, Joshua Richardson just catching up a fraction on these front 2 runners. Great battle at the tail of field. Cars number 13, that's Imogen Knox. Car number 49, Caden Race. Car number 21D, which is Jasmine Todd. And also the 18i of Zoe Memphis, having a great dice at the tail of the field. But our front runners have caught this quartet of cars going into turns 3 and 4. And to tell you what, this could work in the advantage of car number 53, as our race leader has got together with one of the back markers, car number 21D of Jasmine Todd. She goes around, but he's regained the lead from the 42 of Ryder Harris. Down the back straight they go. The white flag going to come out this time for our race leader, car number 59, Kieran Green. Ryder Harris still there in second place. He threads the needle with the back markers, and coming through is the 53 of Joshua Richardson. They're on the last lap. Half a lap to go for our race leader, 59. Can he hold off the 42 of Ryder Harris? Here he comes onto the front straight. Car number 59, Kieran Green takes it away from the 42 of Ryder Harris in second. Third place to the 53 of Joshua Richardson. Then we move back, I think it was the 27D in fourth place, and that was Noah Kitto. And he's followed by the 89D of Hunter Glover. And further back, I'm just trying to catch that number. I think it's 97I of Lockie Robinson was the next one through. Then we go back to the 13D of Imogen Knox, the 49I of Caden Race, and he'll be followed through by the 18I of Zoe Memphis. And a couple of retirements there. Car number 21, Jasmine Todd, who got together with our race leader down the front straight. And the 73D, another retirement, was Ashley Bennett from Beachland Speedway in Dunedin. So the field basically comprises of Beachland Speedway in Dunedin and Riverside Raceway in Invercargill. But look at this, there's your winner. Give it up for car number 59, Kieran Green. So it's going to be a real battle between the southern speedways of Beachland Speedway in Dunedin and also Riverside Raceway in Invercargill. Well, next up on the program will be the first heat of the South Island CTRA Wingless Sprint title. Okay, so off the front row, we have car number 37. Car number 37I from Riverside Raceway in Invercargill. That's Daniel McIntosh. On his outside is car number 93T from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. That's Samantha Sanford. And they're going to go racing this time, so quick turnaround here. And it's looking pretty neat. Traffic officer's dream. We're away racing. Samantha Sanford gets the jump. We got car number 8, Mason Whelan on the outside. Oh, he gets together with the 37 of Daniel McIntosh, but they're still racing. How on earth did that happen? And Samantha Sanford, your race leader in the Sanford Motorsport car, doing an outstanding job. This track ideally suited to these wingless sprints. Seen some of the best wingless sprint racing that I've seen in the country has happened here at Ashburton. And Samantha Sanford, your race leader. In second place is Danny Livingston, also from Riverside Raceway in Invercargill. But watch out for the Central Motor Speedway car there of car number 41T. He's got to be the favourite for this title. It's Adam Evans. Has a look up the inside of Livingston. He's trying to push him wide, but it's not happening at the moment. He's not crumbling to the pressure as Livingston, doing a great job there. And he's got his brother back there in fourth place, car number 84I. And Whelan, he's recovered back to fifth place. And we pick them up through turns 3 and 4. It's Sanford. Car 25, Danny Livingston. He's got Adam Evans all over the back of him like a rash. Evans, the title favourite for this, sits there in third place. He'll try and push Livingston wide, and he has done, so he now moves into second place and sets his sights on Samantha Sanford as they go down the back straight once more. So back there in fourth place, Josh Livingston and Mason Whelan in fifth. Further back to Mark Morris and Corey Duck Manson. It's all tight at the front of this field. Some great racing here for the wingless sprints. 3.8 Buick motors is the power plant. A number of different chassis. They're all sprint car chassis. But Owen Evans had a dive up Samantha Sanford through turns 1 and 2. He'll have another go through turns 3 and 4. He's got a bit of a push there, just caught the curbing. So the white flag comes out with 1 lap to go. Can Adam Evans get around Samantha Sanford? He's right up to date as they go through turns 3 and 4 for last time. He'll be looking for the slingshot line out of turn 4, but it's not going to be. Samantha Sanford holds off Adam Evans in second, car number 41. Third place to 25 Danny Livingston. Fourth place to car number 84, Josh Livingston. Then back to car number 8, Mason Whelan. Behind Mason Whelan, you had car number 4, which is Mark Morris from Christchurch. And at the tail of the field, also from Christchurch, was Corey Duck Manson. The first season driver in these wingless sprints is Corey Duck Manson, so he certainly didn't disgrace himself. Well, some great racing there from the wingless sprints. 3 different tracks around the South Island represented. Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell, Riverside Raceway in Invercargill, and of course Racecourse Hotel and Motor Lodge, Ashburton Speedway in Christchurch. Well, Samantha Sanford, what the young 17-year-old, what a drive. What a drive from Samantha Sanford. Holding off Adam Evans, who's no slug at all. So give it up for car number 93T, Samantha Sanford. These wingless sprints are a great class to get into. And I'm sure if you go to see any of these drivers down in the pits after the meeting, they'll share some knowledge of the wingless sprints with you. So out come the street stocks, and a good field of street stocks, 12 cars. And that's interesting, Simon Bland is out there in car number 31. Long time since I've seen Simon Bland race at Ashburton Speedway. The former New Zealand street stock champion. And he's got his son Mason Bland in car number 131. I wonder whether they'll team up. Another couple of team cars out there. Car number 27. And that's Paul Leslie. And he's another former New Zealand champion as well, Paul Leslie. And I think that might be Sean Andrew, his teammate number 46. Another very experienced street stock driver out there, the 54 of Kirk Aldridge from Coke and Tools, Woodford Glen Speedway. But off the front row, you've got Mason Bland, car 131 and car 194, and that is Jamie Mallock. It looks like we're almost about to go racing. Lap scorer's nightmare, the street stocks. Here we go, racing. And Jamie Mallock got a good start on the outside. Mason Bland sits there in second place. Then we go back to Leslie in the 27 car, Paul Leslie. Oh, we got together, two cars got together there at the front of the field. Mason Bland, and there goes Paul Leslie going around. Mason Bland, your race leader. And back in second place is Simon Bland. I wonder if there's a bit of team orders going on here. Car 194 sits there in third, going a bit wide. He's lost a fair bit of ground. That's Jamie Mallock. And now in the third is Kirk Aldridge. So 1, 2, 3. Back there in fourth place is the blue car of car number 28. That might be 29, and that's Riley Jones. But look at this, the front of the field has moved up here. And here comes Kirk Aldridge, having a go at Simon Bland. Couldn't make it stick, but Simon Bland comes up the inside of Mason Bland. Will Mason act as block for Simon? Maybe not. Oh, there, Kirk Aldridge having a go at Simon Bland. Simon Bland runs wide and Kirk Aldridge gets spun around by the 29 car of Riley Jones. Mason Bland still sitting there in third place from the 194 of Jamie Malik. Then we move back to the two team cars of Paul Leslie, car number 27, and car number 29 is two car number 29s, have we? 27 and 29, so the blue car is on car number 29 to pick it up when it comes around. Can't quite pick his number. So Simon Bland, your race leader from the 28, is it? It must be 23 maybe. Dwayne Kennett. So Mason there just slows. I think he's going to put a bit of a block on Brady Kennett. Dwayne Kennett, sorry. And the white flag comes out for one lap to go for Simon Bland. Now this is going to be a popular one. Paul Leslie is up to third place. So here he comes, Simon Bland. Oh, Jones just pulling off there. But Simon Bland takes the checkered flag. Second place will be the 23 car of Dwayne Kennett. Third place will go to the 27 of Paul Leslie. Back there in fourth, a good drive from Jamie Malik in the 194. And he's followed through by, looks like the 89 of Nicholas Petch. And further back to the car number 63, which was Mark McKeevy. Well, plenty of action there in the first of the street stock races. And here comes your winner. Give a big loud roar as he comes around. Car number 31, Simon Bland. Well, Simon Bland's shown he's still got it after all these years. Had a good result in one of the title races this year. I think it was in the North Island. He finished runner-up in the North Island title. Of course, he's contracted to Wanganui, or Ocean View Speedway in Wanganui. Well, that'll be a hard act to follow. We've got the youth mini stocks coming out next. Well, a good field of youth mini stocks, as always, out here at Ashburton Speedway. And here we go. Off the front row is car number 11A, Noah Wood. On his outside is car number 8N. Just trying to see my list here. I can't see 8N. Car number 15 starts off grid 3. That's Connor Turner. Okay, they're about to start racing. So here they come. It's the charge of the Light Brigade, and it is car 8N, who's not on my list, unfortunately. I wonder if that's Caden Jackson. Down the back straight they go, and 197, Thomas Jack. Slots into second place. Oh, there's a fair bit of rubbing going on here through turns 3 and 4. Not quite as much as the street stocks, but still a wee bit going on as they go through turns 1 and 2. Look at this. Jack comes up on the inside. Thomas Jack. Here comes Connor Turner up the inside. This is exciting stuff. We've got Marcel Vanderen poking his nose in through turns 3 and 4, up to around about 3rd place already. On the outside, another one to look out for is car number 26, and that is Oliver McCartney, and he's following Marcel Vanderen through the field. Also moving up is the 233 of Aidan Ray. Oh, there's a bit of push and shove out of turn 4. Down the front straight they come. It's pretty close sort of stuff here. You've got Connor Turner, your race leader, but Thomas Jack not too far away. Then we move back to Oliver McCartney and car number 59, Marcel Vanderen. Then gap back to Aidan Ray. Followed through by the 131 of Zoe Bland. Zoe Bland must be driving her brother's car, I think. And there we go, Elsie Vanderen having to go at the 8N car. Further back we got 167, Cairo Tabley. And the 27 of Lucy Elliott. Of course, her dad's running in the Super Saloon today. Car number 68 in there as well. That's Caden Jackson. And car number 11, Tyler Fitzsimmons. Okay, there goes the white flag for 1 lap to go for the 15 car of Connor Turner. Oliver McCartney under pressure there from Marcel Vanderen. Thomas Jack's drifted back to 4th. And a good run from, it looks like, Zoe Bland. Okay, the flag's out. And there we go, there's your winner. Car number 15, Connor Turner. 2nd place to the 26 of Oliver McCartney. Then we move back to Marcel Vanderen in the 59 car. 4th place to 197 of Thomas Jack. He'll be followed through by 131, which should be Zoe Bland. Then the 233 of Aidan Ray. 167 is next. That's Cairo Tabley. Then our mystery person in car number 8N. We followed through by Elsie Vanderen in 58. Then the 27 of Lucy Elliott. The 11 of Tyler Fitzsimmons. Then we move back to the 68 of Caden Jackson, and at the tail of the field will be car number 57, Theo Vanderen. Now that's not bad, 14 cars on the track, it may actually be 15, but no retirements. Take note, adults, no retirements. So give it up for our race winner, car number 15, Connor Turner. Remember, all these drivers in the youth grade between 12 and 16. And I think that's the same with the youth saloons as well. Well, next up should be the production saloons. I was sure there was some great action yesterday. I wasn't here yesterday, I was at Moore Park. But yeah, number 1 there, Sam Martin, the new CTRA New Zealand production champion in the Big Falcon. We all know how well he drives. And he will start off the front row on grid 1. Just looking on the outside, just trying to pick up the number there. On grid 2, we have the 64T from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. That's Billy Heads. Grid 3 will be the 804 from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. That's James Wood. On James Wood outside is the 27T, another Central Motor Speedway car from Cromwell, and that's Liam Valentine. Grid 5 is the 74 of Spike Richard Burns. We're about to go racing. I'll tell you what, that Cromwell car's got a fair bit of poke in a straight line, but it is Sam Martin, your current New Zealand CTRA champion, won that title yesterday, and showing why he won that title yesterday. Sitting there in second, it's 64T, Billy Heads, under pressure from his Cromwell clubmate, the 804 of James Woods. James Wood around the outside of Billy Heads in the second place. And the 27T of Liam Valentine, not too far away either. Here comes Clarkey, Alfie, he's got another very experienced campaigner behind him. Of course, that's Dave Allen. Dave Allen at large. And then we move back to the 6T of Gavin Hurry. There's Sam Martin annihilating the field at the moment in the Big Falcon, the Repco Falcon. But that 804 car looks pretty quick in second of James Wood. Great dice going on for third there. You got the 64 of Billy Heads, just being passed there by the 21C car, or 21A car in fact, of Ian Clark. And there goes the 999 of Dave Allen. Dave Allen out of Eastern State Speedway in Blenheim. Then back to Valentine, and then the 22C of Tristan Mason. As we pick up your race letter, making no race of it at this stage. All getting a bit loose there is the 38A of Mitch Finley and the big Commodore. Pulling away from the field though is the Repco Falcon. And he's definitely showing that winning that New Zealand CTRA title yesterday was no fluke. So as the laps wind down, Clarkey's now up to third place, and he's taking Dave Allen with him. There goes Dave Allen on the outside of Ian Clark. Right around the outside of Alfie. Down the back straight for the last time. One more lap to go, sorry. And that is the Repco Falcon of Sam Martin. 1NZ CTRA car. Through turn 3 and 4, he goes for the last time. Things are shaping up for the battle for second and third. And here he comes, Sam Martin. Another one in the box. Second place is going to go to the 804 of James Wood, Seagull. And third to 999 of Dave Allen. Fourth place to the 64 of Billy Heads. Then we move back to Ian Clark and car number 21. Not a bad drive from Alfie there. Then the 22 of Tristan Mason just ahead of the 9. That immaculate 9 car of Casey Nees. Further back you had the 38 of Mitch Finley. The 74, sorry, the 51 there, 51. It's Zach Craw. The 74 there of Richard Burns. And the 6T of Gavin Hurring. Well, there's your race winner. Give it up for the 1NZ CTRA of Eastern States Speedway in Blenheim, Sam Martin. Well, the action continues because out next it's the saloon cars. So here they come. Quite a good field of saloons here this afternoon at Ashburton Speedway. First car out is the 15T of Phil Burgess. Now you may notice that he's running with a orange ribbon on the car. Of course, that's in memory of Terry Wesley, a crew chief and father-in-law of Ian Burson, the 21N car, who recently passed away. So that's the car of 15T from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell, Phil Burgess. And that's a nice touch from Phil in memory of Terry Wesley, crew chief and father-in-law of Ian Burson in Super Saloon car number 21N. Not the 21I on the outside, of course. It's a very quick car in the hands of Graham Burgess from Riverside Raceway in Invercargill. I believe Graham's done a bit of promoting down that neck of the woods as well. Okay, and the next row of the grid, it looks like car number 57 on the outside. That's Dale Gosney in the Corvette. And another Corvette on the inside of him is car number 45, Craig Laby. Then further back we've got car number 67, and that's Brian Maxwell, the Ashburton local. Done a bit of jet boat racing, has Brian. Car number 77, Brodie Finley from Beachland Speedway in Dunedin. And the other car out there is car number 4 from Coke and Tools Woodford Glen Speedway, and that is Tony Mountford. I did say the other car out there. Well, there's another car as well. We've got car number 27 from Coke and Tools Speedway in Christchurch, and of course that is Trevor Elliott. We saw his daughter Lucy in the youth mini stocks running before. Looks like he's going to have a good handicap because he's a super saloon maybe. So these cars running American racing tyres or Hoosier tyres. The old American racing tyres used to be known as the McClary tyres. Watch the power of that 27 car. It's a super saloon as opposed to saloons. A lot less restrictions. Okay, we're away in racing. And Trevor Elliott will lead them through turns 1 and 2. It's good night nurse for the rest of the competitors. But 21 on Graham Williamson slots into second. Look at this car, isn't it immaculate? From Riverside Raceway in Invercargill. That's the X Factors car of Graham Williamson. Then we go back to the 15T of Phil Burgess. Then there's a gap back to 45 Craig Laby, who had a good run last time he was here at Ashburton Speedway. Dale Gosney just ahead of Brodie and Brian Maxwell. Brian Maxwell knows his track like the back of his hand. He's done more laps around here than most. And Tony Mountford at the tail of the field. Oh, what's happened to the Super Saloon there? It's gone to the infield. So that's a shame for Trevor Elliott. So we pick up your race leader. It is Burgess. Graham Williamson from Phil Burgess. Back there in third, Craig Laby in 45 car. Then back to car 77, Brodie Finley. Brodie Finley, a former Tar Seal racer who raced in classes like Oscar and SS Cup. Having a good night there. We see the Super Saloon of Trevor Elliott back out there again. And a great dice for the lead here between Graham Williamson and Phil Burgess. Bit of understeer out at turn 2 for Phil Burgess. Another good dice there from Craig Laby and Brodie Finley. As the white flag comes out for the X Factor cars. Car there of Graham Williamson, through turns 3 and 4 for last time. Graham Williamson's got this one in the bag. Phil Burgess pushing him pretty hard though as the checkered flag comes out. Phil Burgess back there in second, car number 15T. Third place, it's going to be a grandstand finish, but it will be Craig Laby in the 45 car, just ahead of the 77D of Brodie Finley. Trevor Elliott, I think you'll find he's a lap down. Then go back to Brian Maxwell in the 67, the 8 of Tony Mountford, just ahead of the 57 of Dale Gosney. Oh, some great racing there from the saloon cars, and doesn't the track slick up with these cars on racing round. Graham Williamson certainly deserved that one in the X Factor Cars Mustang. Only knew that from the tail lights. So runs out of Riverside Raceway in Invercargill, Graham Williamson. Great to see him up here. So I think he's just waiting for the checkered flag. So here we are, our race winner for the first heat of the saloons here this afternoon at Ashburton Speedway. Give it up for car number 21, Graham Williamson from Riverside Raceway in Invercargill. So the action continues, and with 16 stock cars on the track, this should be a beauty, this next one. So we've got cars from Oxford, Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell, Westport, Sunset Speedway in Westport, Ashburton of course, Christchurch, Greymouth and Nelson. So a good field of stock cars. A couple of big names in there, Harley Rob, the 991. Harley's raced all over the country. A member of the Canterbury Crushers stock car team. Another car to look out for, the 99 of Shane Boot from Top of the South Speedway in Nelson. Remember, the 7 car is for sale, as is the 16 car, if you're looking to get into stock car racing. 16 car of Cole Solid, and the 7 car there, 7C car of Steve Evans. So it's Cole Sodden, which will start off grid 1, off grid 2, the 197. '97 of Samuel Jack. So he's gone from production saloons to stock cars. This is going to be interesting. Grid 3 is the 27. 27 of Mike Rush. We're away in racing. And look, there we go. Shane Boot in the action already. And I think the 7 car is a super stock. That's why it's starting so far behind. So into turns 3 and 4 they go. And it is the 197 of Samuel Jack. Pretty new to stock car racing, but we've seen him in motorcycle racing out at Euromark Motorsport Park, and of course also Production Saloons, Samuel Jack. But in behind him you've got the car of 27 Mike Rush, and he's pushing them all the way as they come up to put a lap on the Westport car of Ctra Ctra. Looks like she may have a few issues. Through turns 3 and 4 they go, and our race leader, Samuel Jack, they've got the red light on. That'll be for the 11Y, the Sunset Speedway car in Westport of Ctra Ctra. Of course, that's another sister track as far as CTRA is concerned, as well as Ellesmere. So Harley Robb alongside of the 99 of Shane Boot. Now that's interesting. That's an immaculate car, that 99. I'm told it might not be after the racing today. We've got one car around there in turn 4. That's the 89 Ashburton car of Scott Palmer. Great to see a great field of stock cars here at Ashburton Speedway. Right, we're away and racing. Car number 45 in the thick of the action. It's Matthew Richards. And he's up to third place, Matthew Richards, but he's got Harley Robb right on his hammer. Gives him a little tap and he's through. Into third, Harley Robb. Matthew Richards coming back at him though. And Shane Boot is in retirement. I think he's had some treatment, probably from Harley Robb. So Samuel Jack, your race leader, in the 197 going through turns 3 and 4. And second is still the 27 of Mike Rush. And then we move back to the 991 of Harley Robb, who's flying with it pretty low in turns 3 and 4. Is he looking to put one around? He has. The 89 has gone around to Scott Palmer. Back there in fourth place is the 45 of Matthew Richards. And Matthew Richards, he's got the 817 of Rodney Good catching him up. Through turns 3 and 4, our race leaders go past the super stock. Samuel Jack with the white flag. One lap to go for Samuel Jack. Now this is an impressive performance from Samuel Jack. Hasn't done too much racing with a stock car before. Through turns 3 and 4 he goes. Oh, we got one around. It's the 89 once again of Palmer. But there's your race winner, Samuel Jack, the 197. Second place will go to the 27 of Mike Rush. Third place to the 991 of Harley Robb. Back there in fourth is the 45 of Matthew Richards. Fifth place to the 817. Oh, it must be the 917 of Aaron Faulkner, sorry. And then no, in fact it was the 817 of Rodney Good. Then Aaron Faulkner, the 917 car from Greymouth, will be next. And he'll be followed through by the looks by the 369 Ashburton car of Frankie Ray Levy and the 4T of John Lewis. So that was the first heat for the stock cars. Plenty of action there. I think it's Shane Boot's father, Craig Boot, who won those national titles, now running in the Mainland Muscle Car Series. as well as the odd round in the central muscle cars as well. Craig Boot. So that brings the end of the first round of racing here this afternoon at Ashburton Speedway. And we'll be back into the youth mini stock development very soon. We might just pop a wee bit of music on. Well, give it up for car number 69, Olivia Pretty. Winner of Heat 2 of the Youth Mini Stock Development class. There's a bit of a delay there, so we might just pop some music on. Right now with the second heat of the Youth Saloon New Zealand CTRA title. Don't forget, of course, that Ashburton Speedway car boot sale. It's part of the Speed Week here in Ashburton on the 12th of May. $15 for a boot or trailer load. Buyers and sellers welcome. And it's at the Ashburton Speedway ground, Seafield Road, between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. That's the Ashburton Speedway car boot sale on the Sunday, the 12th of May. Don't miss it. So out here with the second heat of the Youth Saloons. Well, last time out we saw a good win from car number 59 from Beachland Speedway in Dunedin, Kieran Green. And he's got to come from the back of the field this time. He's right at the back of the field, so he's going to have his work cut out. Another car to look out for was the 42i of Ryder Harris. But on the front row of the grid, we've got 27D, Noah Kitto, and number 97i, Lockie Robinson. But Kitto manages to retain that lead. Noah Kitto leads him down the back straight from Lockie Robinson. sitting there in third place is the 53i of Joshua Richardson, because he finished third in the first heat. Fourth place at this stage, the 89D of Hunter Glover. Oh, he hits a puddle on the apex of the corner and loses quite a few places. Moving up there from the back of the field. Look at this, in fourth place already, Kieran Green. He spread his way through the field like a knife through butter. He's up to fourth place, right around the outside of 97i of Lockie Robinson into third place. But at the front of the field, things are getting interesting here. Side-by-side racing. Kiddo on the outside, 53, Richardson on the inner. Richardson having a look at the inside of Kiddo. Kiddo gets a bit out of shape, but Richardson is the one that has to pay the price for Kiddo getting out of shape. And look at the third place car. He means business. He wants to win this title. That's the 59D of Kieran Green in third place. Back there in fourth, it's still Lockie Robinson. He'll be followed through by the 18 of Zoe Memphis. And behind Zoe, you've got the 42i. Not such a big factor in this one so far. That's Ryder Harris in the Suzuki Swift. Losing time on the pole line there. Round the outside of Ryder is the 89 car of Hunter Glover. As we pick up your race leader coming through turns 3 and 4, it's still 27. Noah Kiddo, but he's under attack here from the 53 of Joshua Richardson. And right behind Richardson, it is the race 1 winner, 59D of Kieran Green. These three going nose to tail, going in hammer and tongs as they come onto the front straight. There's not a lot between them. Back there in fourth place, it's the 42i car of Ryder Harris, who's managed to make up some ground ahead of the 89 of Hunter Glover, and further back is the 73 of Ashley Bennett, who was in retirement in the first race. Here they go, they reel off another lap, and the lead three have not changed positions as they go around the outside of the lap marker. Imogen Knox, car number 13D from Beachland Speedway in Dunedin. Our three race leaders, all with a fair bit of understeer from turns 3 and 4 as the white flag comes out with 1 lap to go. Can Noah Knox take this one away down the back straight for the last time? The battle now is for second and third because Noah Kiddo has got this one in the bag. Oh, second and third come together, but it is 53. Joshua Richardson will just manage to get that second place ahead of the 59 of Kieran Green. Further back in fourth place is the 42i, making up a fair bit of ground towards the end of that one. That was Ryder Harris. Then we move back to in fifth place to the 73D, Ashley Bennett. Then to the next one, of course, was car number 97i, who featured earlier in the race. That was Lockie Richardson, just ahead of the 18i of Zoe Memphis. And further back you had the likes of 89 Hunter Glover and the 63i of Eilish Stratton. Well, plenty of action there in the second heat of the New Zealand CTRA Youth Saloon Car title. And give it up for our race winner, 27D, all the way from Beachland Speedway in Dunedin. It is Noah Kiddo. Oh, that looks suspiciously like a Honda Prelude to me. next, the excitement continues. It is the South Island CTRA heat number 2 for the wingless sprints. Yes, and remember, of course, please refrain from using your headlights during the meeting, please. Well, last time out we saw a great one from Samantha Sanford in the 93 T car. She drove with a fair bit of finesse out there, did Samantha Sanford, and managed to hold off Adam Evans, the title favourite. Lost my sheet, so I'll just have to wing that. Okay, so on grid 1, it should be car number 84, Josh Livingston, the 17-year-old from Invercargill. Alongside of him is Corey Duck Manton, car number 42. Car number 42, Corey Duck Manton on grid 2. And look at the age difference there, 17, and Corey, of course, is 40. Then on grid 3, we have car number 41, Adam Evans. Alongside of him is car number 4, Mark Morris. Now, Mark Morris has driven anything from TQs to midget cars and what have you. On grid 5, we have car number 37, and that's Daniel McIntosh from Invercargill and the Eagle, ex-Jeremy Scarlett car from Christchurch. On grid 6, we have race 1 winner. Of course, that's Samantha Sanford from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. Grid 7 was the 25i car, and that's Danny Livingston, 43-year-old from Invercargill in the Maxim. And on grid 8 is car number 8, Mason Whelan from Invercargill. We're away and racing. Oh, it's a charge of the light brigade off the lights there. And car 42, Corey Duck Manton, he's got the bit between his teeth and takes the lead from Josh Livingston down the back straight. But here comes Adam Evans, just working Livingston over and comes through up the inside. He'll go to the outside, have a look at Corey Duck Manton. He'll try and push him wide. And we've got one around, it's the 37, but still keep going. That's good stuff there. Still managed to keep the momentum going in the 37 car of Daniel McIntosh. So McIntosh has drifted to the back of the field. As we pick up your race leader now, it's Adam Evans has made his way to the front. Could be good night nurse to the rest of the competitors. Corey Duck Manton, the Southbridge man, putting up a fair fight. And then we move back to the very experienced Mark Morris. Mark Morris in the Letton curb and channel car, doing an outstanding job there in third place. Always a hard man to pass. Then we've got the two Livingstons. We've got Josh is 17 years of age, and Danny, of course, is 43, so they're obviously probably father and son. And then we go back to race 1 winner, of course, Samantha Sanford, under attack there from Mason Whelan, trying to go up the inside of the Sanford Motorsport car. Has another crack through turns 1 and 2, and she's looking to thread the needle here. Almost gets Livingston, the 25 of Danny Livingston. Can't make it stick though, but in the meantime we've got 41 Adam Evans making no race of it at all, ahead of Corey Duck Manton. Then we go back to Mark Morris in the podium position at this stage. Race 1 winner just got a bit untidy there, lost a couple of places, and under threat from 37 of McIntosh from Invercargill, all over the back of her like a rash. Down the back straight we go, and the white flag about to come out for our race leader, Adam Evans. A polished drive from him so far, ahead of Corey Duck Manton in second in the 42. Then we move back to Mark Morris. Mark Morris just drifting a bit wide there through turns 3 and 4 for the last time. Here he comes, Adam Evans from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell, your race winner. Second to 42, Corey Duck Manton. Then we move back in third, Mark Morris, car number 4. Fourth place to car number 84, Josh Livingston, the 17-year-old. Then Mason Whelan, who made up a bit of ground towards the end there in the 8 high car. And then we move back to the other Livingston of Danny Livingston, and our race 1 winner, Samantha Sanford in the Sanford Motorsport car, all the way back in 7th, just ahead of Daniel McIntosh in car 37. So some cracking action once again there from the wingless sprints. Would have been nice to get a few more Christchurch cars here for that South Island title, unfortunately, but certainly no shortage of competition from the tracks further south. And what can you say about Adam Evans? Of course, he's had a stint racing sprint cars as well, and he's no slug in sprint cars either. Big step up of horsepower though, going from a wingless sprint, and his 6-cylinder V6 engine to the big V8. So here is your race 2 winner in the CTRA New Zealand wingless sprint title, car number 41. Give it up for Adam Evans. Here he comes. So once again, give it up for our race 2 winner in the South Island CTRA wingless sprint title, Owen Evans, all the way from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. Yeah, Adam Evans, another one of those drivers running a Maxim chassis. Also had 5 seasons in youth mini stocks, did Adam Evans. Now the action continues. We saw a great race in race number 1 for the street stocks. I'm sure this one will be no different. We'll have to see whether Mason Bland and Simon Bland have a bit of team tactics once again, possibly. Of course, Simon has done a great job of the track over the years here at Ashburton Speedway. It's been a lot of hours here. Of course, himself and his partner in the control tower here. So that front row, I think that's Nicholas Pitch on the outside. Bit hard to pick up that number actually. Alongside Simon Bland, car number 31. Well, I think we'll sort them out as they go along, but a bit hard to pick up the numbers from here. Much easier with the rolling starts. But the revs build. And we're away and racing. So that's the 828D car, which I don't have a name for, on the outside. And he's just gone around. Oh, another one just got the tail end of that was Nicholas Pitch in the 89 car. They pick up your race leader once again. It's Simon Bland. Kirk Aldridge is after him once again. Watch the battle between Simon Bland and Kirk Aldridge. Oh, there we go. There goes a bit of push and shove. And Jamie Malik has gone around thanks to the blue car out there. I think it was car number 23, Dwayne Kennett. So Dwayne Kennett sits there in third place, ahead of Mason Bland. And then the 89 of Nicholas Pitch. And Nicholas Pitch is going to come under attention from the 29 of Riley Jones. And he's got teammate, car number 27, former New Zealand champion Paul Leslie, right there as well. Oh, we've got one around, it's the 828 Dunedin car. Pick up your race leaders through turns 1 and 2. Well, Simon Bland picked up a runner-up spot in the North Island Street Stock title this season, which is no mean feat. So it's still sitting there in second is car 54, Kirk Aldridge. I think that was at Miani. Back there in third, still the 23 of Dwayne Kennett. And the 27 coming through the field, Paul Leslie. Of course, Paul Leslie won that New Zealand street stock title, I think up at Blenheim from memory. Oh, there we go, around goes the 63. And that's Mark McKeevy. It looks like our race leaders are on their last lap. Down the back straight into turns 3 and 4 for the last time. Simon Bland, he's going to make 2 wins from 2 starts. That's impressive. Second place is going to go to 54, Kirk Aldridge, just ahead of the 23 of Dwayne Kennett. 27 of Paul Leslie, and behind Paul Leslie you had the 29 of Riley Jones. Further back to 194 of Jamie Malik, ahead of the 89 of Nicholas Pitch and the 63 of Mark McKeevy. And the 8 was it 828 or Dunedin car. And the 54 of Kirk, 541 of Jackson Aldridge. Another great street stock race, and can anyone topple Simon Bland in race number 3? We shall have to wait and see. 2 wins from 2 starts. Oh, thought he might get pushed around the track with the checkered flag, but no. There he is there. That must have been Mason Bland. Sorry about that. So give it up for race 2 winner, Simon Bland. So out with the youth mini stocks. There we go. Zoe Bland starting off the front row. Alongside of Zoe Bland. Alongside of Zoe Bland is Alyssa Wood. Off grid 3 is car number 57, Theo Vanderen. Off grid 4 is car 167, Cairo Tabley. Off grid 5, it looks like car number 58, and that is Elsie Vanderen. And sorry, Elsie's off grid 6. Off grid 5 is Marcel Vanderen. So all the Vanderen family pretty close there on the grids. That's going to be interesting. Then we have car number 11A, Noah Wood. And I think we're about to go racing, so here we go. And Zoe Bland gets the jump, but watch out for Cairo Tabley on the outside, looking pretty racy. He's got the Vanderens in behind him. Oh, this is more like a stock car race than a mini stock race at the moment. Then we got Noah Woods and car number 15, Connor Turner. And the yellow flag has come out. So I imagine they'll go back to a complete restart. I could be wrong. I have been known to be wrong before. So off the fronts, car number 131, Zoe Bland. Alongside of her is Alyssa Wood in 33. Then grid 3 is car number 57, Theo Vanderen. Grid 4, 167 of Cairo Tabley. Then we have an all Vanderen row 3 with on the inside Marcel Vanderen. On the outside, Elsie Vanderen. And we're about to go racing. It'll be the charge of the Light Brigade as they come into turns 1 and 2. And Zoe Bland has got a 3 car length lead over Cairo Tabley. And then we've got the Vanderens there in third and fourth, and Cairo Tabley just understeers wide, and the doors open, and we've got Vanderen sitting there in second and third. Marcel trying to go around the outside of Elsie, but the one to watch I'd suggest is Connor Turner sitting there in fourth place in the 15 car. Then there's a gap back to car 197, Thomas Jack. He's followed by Oliver McCartney, and then the Mystery Nelson car number 18. Oh, going round, it's Zoe Bland. So she'll be filthy about that. And taking over the lead now, it looks like, is it Marcel Vanderen as the yellow flag comes out. It looks like there's a bit of action between the two number 11s there. Tyler Fitzsimmons and Noah Wood, not too sure what happened there. So remember, these drivers will have their New Zealand Youth Mini Stock title at Oxford Speedway in North Canterbury in around about 2 weeks' time. So Marcel Vanderen leads them round car number 59 from the 197 of Thomas Jack, then the 15 of Connor Turner, 26 of Oliver McCartney. Oh, okay, well that's good. Looks like the 131 has been put back to the front of the field. So there must have been a bit of argy-bargy going on there. And 1 or 2 places have changed around. So our race leader's about to get the green flag once more. And Zoe Bland will lead them across the start-finish line. Marcel Vanderen right there, but Connor Turner looking very menacing back there in 3rd place. And Connor Turner just got the tail there of Zoe Bland. I don't think that was intentional. Through turns 3 and 4. And it's the 59 of Marcel Vanderen. Connor Turner around the outside, up the inside comes Oliver McCartney, but can't make up a place. And Cairo Tabley has gone around. As you pick up your race leader, car number 59, it looks like Elsie Vanderen's a retirement to the infield, but it's car 59, Marcel Vanderen, your race leader, from 15, Connor Turner. Then back to Oliver McCartney in the 26 car, the 131 of Zoe Bland still up there, and ahead of the 197 of Thomas Jack, and the mystery driver number 8 in from top of the South Speedway at Nelson. As the white flag comes out with 1 lap to go, and Marcel Vanderen looks like he's got this one covered as they go through turns 3 and 4 for the last time. Car number 59, Marcel Vanderen, will greet the checkered flag and take, he's ecstatic, he's banging the steering wheel. Car 59, Marcel Vanderen, your race winner from the 15 of Connor Turner. Then we move back to the 26 of Oliver McCartney, Thomas Jack, car 197 was back there in 4th place, 5th place to the 8 in car, then to 6th place will go to the 131 of Zoe Bland. Back there in 7th was 57, Theo Vanderen, and then we go back to the 27 of Lucy Elliott, and she's improving, ahead of the 233 of Aidan Ray, and behind Aidan Ray was Alyssa Wood in car number 33. Well, here's your race 2 winner for the youth mini stocks. Give it up for car number 59, Marcel Vanderen. Well, Production Saloons, of course, they had their New Zealand title yesterday. And that's why we see the number 1 on Sam Martin's car. Here's the new CTRA New Zealand champion. So on the inside of the front row, car number 22, Tristan Mason, and the Demon Racing Mitsubishi. On his outside, it is Ian Clark. Car number 21A, all the way from Rolleston, contracted to Ashburton. Of grid 3 is 6T, and that is Gavin Herring from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. Alongside of him is the 51A of Zach Craw from Ashburton. Then we move back to Dave Allen in the 999 car. Away and racing. And into turns 1 and 2. It is car 21, Ian Clark. Oh, there's a bit of contact there as the 22 car of Tristan Mason, but it was the 6 car just getting into the back of Dave Allen in the 999. Dave Allen looking pretty quick in this one, but trying to come through the field is the New Zealand champion Sam Martin. There he goes, he's picked off another placing. Second in that first race for the Production Saloons was the 804 of James Wood, trying to follow Martin through the field. Oh, there we go, Tristan Mason trying to push 999, Dave Allen wide. I think he'll only be able to do that for so many laps before Allen will get the advantage. So it is 21. Ian Clark. But look at this battle for second here. Oh, looks like Sam Martin just got to the back of 999, David Allen. There's Tristan Mason driving a good defensive race at the moment in second place in the Demon Racing Mitsubishi. It actually looks like a Nissan maybe, so he's changed mates. Okay, so pick up your race leader, 21. Alfie, your race leader, in second place at the moment. Here comes Martin, Sam Martin. Won the first race convincingly, trying to get into second place at the moment. Oh, he's in the wall. He's in the wall. Tristan Mason. May have been a little bit of contact there, I don't know. Have to get some video footage of that one from RJP TV. That'll tell the story. Tristan Mason currently in that second position from Alfie. And behind Tristan Mason we've got the 999 of Dave Allen, who's won quite a few titles over the years. Like Sam Martin is allowed to move back into position, so he should go in behind Alfie for the 999 car, Dave Allen. See where he slots in. There he goes, behind Dave Allen. 64 car just moving up, Billy Heads as well from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. And one car moving back is the 51A of Zach Craw. So, as Alfie leads them around, it's the calm before the storm. We're about to go racing once again, the second heat of the Production Saloons. And Dave Allen at large, sitting there in second spot. He's got Sam Martin all over the inside of them. And they go into turns 3 and 4 like their life depended on it. Out of turns 4. And Sam Martin, the all-conquering Sam Martin, sits there in second place. But this may be another race win to Sam Martin, the way things are shaping up. Around the outside of Alfie he goes. Can he keep the foot, the jandle down? As they come onto the front straight, Alfie holding off Sam Martin. Sam Martin taking the high line. Alfie on the low line. Down the back straight they go, side by side. Alfie goes deep, so does Sam Martin. Side by side through turns 3 and 4. Be looking for the big slingshot down the front straight with the white flag for 1 lap to go. Can Alfie hold off Sam Martin, the New Zealand title winner? Back there in third is still Dave Allen. Then we move back to Billy Heads in the 64T car. Through turns 3 and 4 for the last time. It's going to be a grandstand finish. But here he comes. Alfie will take the win in 21. He punches the air. A flame out of the side of Sam Martin and the Big Falcon in second spot. Third place to the 999 of Dave Allen. Then we move back to the 64 of Billy Heads. And behind him you had that immaculate car of Casey Nees in car number 9. And then we move back to 804T from Central Motor Speedway. That of course is James Woods. And then the 27T of Liam Ballantyne. He'll be followed through by the 38A of Mitch Finley. And further back to the 74 of Richard Burns, otherwise known as Spike. And at the tail of the field, it's car number 51. And that's Zach Craw from Ashburton. I might put on a spot of music in the meantime. Well, up they come the saloons for their second heat of the afternoon here at Ashburton Speedway. And first car out there, the 57 of Dale Gosney. The 15T car out there. It's Phil Burgess from Cromwell, Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. And of course he's done various types of motorsport. He's done a fair bit of kart racing, believe it or not. And he's today he's running an orange ribbon, and that's in memory of Terry Westley, who was the crew chief and father-in-law of the 21 Super Saloon driven by Ian Burson. So a nice tribute there from Phil Burgess for Terry Westley. So race one winner was Graham Williamson, who's racing out at Riverside Raceway in Invercargill. He's won several local championships, as well as being first in the Southern Saloon Car Series. That's car number 21I. Dale Gosney leads them round in the 57 car. Alongside of him is the Maxi Jet car of Brian Maxwell. Then we see car number 77, and that's Brody Finley. Oh, Mitch Finley, no, Brody Finley, sorry, the wrong sheet there. Brody Finley, 77D, he used to run in Oscar, Open Saloon Car Association, and the SS Cup as well, on Tar Seal, done a bit of distance racing as well. On his outside is the 8 car of Tony Mountford, and then we move back to Williamson and Phil Burgess, away racing. Now look at this from Phil Burgess, right up the inside as Williamson goes right round the outside, and somehow they meet together. But it is the man that's done more laps round here than most. It is Brian Maxwell, but he's just been zapped up the inside from car number 15, Phil Burgess. Williamson looking at the back of Maxwell's car, but Tony Mountford getting very aggressive there, going through turns 3 and 4. Maxwell's still holding on to that second place in the Maxi Jack Camaro. Of course, Maxwell synonymous with driving Fords, but I think he's seen the light now. He's in the Camaro. But out front, it's still Phil Burgess ahead of Brian Maxwell, doing a stellar job, trying to hold off Williamson, our race 1 winner. But Williamson goes right around the outside into second place, and he'll be looking to zone in on Phil Burgess out front. Oh, there we go, Maxwell's gone around. Tony Mountford still sits there in 3rd place ahead of Brody Finley in the Corvette. Under threat from another Corvette of car number 45, Craig Levy. Further back to Dale Gosney, Brian Maxwell, and the Super Saloon there of car number 27, Trevor Elliott. Oh, look at this, side-by-side racing down the front straight with Craig Levy just going underneath the 77 of Brody Finley. As we pick up your race leaders coming through turns 3 and 4, it's Phil Burgess from the Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell, and you've got Williamson from Riverside Raceway in Invercargill chasing him down. Mountford sits there in 3rd place in the 8 car ahead of Craig Levy and Finley, Brody Finley. Further back to Dale Gosney and Brian Maxwell and Trevor Elliott down the back straight for the last time into turn 3 and 4, and Phil Burgess has done enough to take this one and gets the checkered flag ahead of ahead of Graham Williamson, sorry. Back there in 3rd is car number 8, Tony Mountford, just ahead of the 45 of Craig Levy, And in behind Craig Levy was the 77 of Brodie Finlay. Further back you had the recovering Maxi Jack Camaro of car number 67, Brian Maxwell. And in behind him you had car 57, which was Dale Gosney and Trevor Elliott, who was just turning some laps in there at the tail of the field in the big super saloon in car number 27. Well, the saloon's really turning on here this afternoon in Ashburton. Well, the track always gets a big hammering from these American racing tyres and Hoosier tyres with the saloons on track. Much harder to maintain a racetrack during the day than in the evening. Like many of the Speedway New Zealand tracks run under lights. So there's your race winner. Give it up for car 15T, Phil Burgess. And of course he is running that orange ribbon for Terry Wesley on the back, the crew chief and father-in-law of 21N Super Saloon, Ian Burson. Well, don't forget, of course, Speed Week here in Ashburton. And on the Sunday, the 12th of May, the Ashburton Speedway grounds, it's the Ashburton Speedway Car Boot Sale. Seafield Road, between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. $15 a boot or trailer load. Buyers and sellers welcome. That's at the Ashburton Speedway Car Boot Sale. Well, out come the stock cars for their second heat. Well, we've seen plenty of action last time around. It was Samuel Jack that stole the thunder in the 197 car. Big turnaround for the Jack family, who are very much involved in motorcycle racing. Sealed motorcycle racing, that was, to stock cars and production saloons, and even mini stocks. Car number 45 had a good run out there last time. That, of course, was Matthew Richards. Car that runs out at Copeland Tools, Woodford Glen Speedway. But off the front row, it is the 6T from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. And that's Cody Nickel. It looks like there's the odd gap missing. So a couple of cars don't look like they've made it out for this one. But the 99 there sits on the second row the 99N from top of the South Speedway in Nelson. Shane Boot looking for redemption this time out is Shane Boot. Then in the third row it's the 917 Aaron Faulkner and the 817. Okay, we're 817 of Rodney Wood, and Rodney Wood gets a great start on the outside, but it is Shane Boot who will lead them down the back straight for the first time. Oh, Samuel Jack gets dealt to in the 197 through turns 3 and 4, and look at this. Oh, there's a bit of a touch-up there between the Cromwell car, the 6T of Cody Nickel, and also the 817 of Rodney Good. Down the back straight they go. Look at this. We've got the 991 of Harley Robb up the inside of Shane Boot. I think he might have let him go. Didn't want to get involved with Harley Robb. We know how devastating it is, like in teams racing. Of course, races for the Canterbury Crushers. Oh, we got one that's stopped here out of turn 4. That's the 817 of Rodney Good. Looks like he's coming to the infield. So his race is done and dusted. So at the moment we've got Harley Robb out front just ahead of Shane Boot. Then the 917 of Aaron Faulkner from Greymouth. He'll be followed through by, it looks like, the 6T of Cody Nickel and the 27 of Mike Rush. Then further back to the 369 of Frankie Ray Levy and the 4T of John Lewis. Okay, we're away and racing. And it looks like Shane Boot missed the start there and dropped back to third behind Aaron Faulkner. Not too sure what Harley Robb's doing. He's going a little bit slow for Harley Robb. I think he's waiting for somebody. Who's it going to be? Who's going to get the damage from Harley Robb? Will anyone dare try and pass him as they come onto the front straight? And Harley Robb puts the hammer down. No, he doesn't. He's still going pretty slow, so he's waiting for somebody for sure. But down the back straight they go, and it's the 27 car is your race leader. I think it might be Shane Boot. He slots in behind Shane Boot. So watch this. Oh, Shane Boot goes to the back of the 369 of Frankie Ray Levine. Oh, there goes the super stock of car number 7, Steve Evans. Samuel Jack's gone past Harley Robb. So Harley Robb's playing cat and mouse games here, for sure. But we pick up your race leader. It should be... Not too sure, is it the 99 or the 27? Might be the 99, I think. I've lost it. Could be a lap scorer. Anyway, we've got 27 having a good dice with the 6T. That's Cody Nickel. Then back to the super stock there. As the checkered flag comes out, and it will be for the 27T. 27. Mike Rush, your race winner. Second place will go to the 6T of Cody Nickel. Then we see the 7 super stock there of Steve Evans. Behind him you had the 197 of Samuel Jack, back there in 4th place. Just ahead of the 45 of Matthew Richards, the 991 of Harley Robb. Then go back to the 4T of John Stevens, the 99N of Shane Boot. And behind Shane Boot, I think it was the 369 of Frankie Ray Levine. So just waiting for our race winner car, number 27 from Coken Tools, Woodford Glen Speedway. It is Mike Rush. Give it up for car number 27, Mike Rush. Well, that should conclude our second round of racing here this afternoon at Ashburton Speedway. So we move into the third round now, and the final heat for the youth mini stock development class just coming out. And just looking at the front row, it looks like car number 69, Olivia Preddy, and the 18 of Summer Foster. Second row on the inside is car number 29A, Keelan Patterson Gerard, and the 5 of race 1 winner, Danica Pickles. Then the third row, we see car number 11 on the inside. That's Louis Kerr. And on Louis' outside is car number 98, Nico Shelton. And the final car, back seat of the bus, is car number 11, GM from Greymouth, Bella Shearer Jones. Remember, some of these drivers will be competing at the New Zealand Youth Mini Stock Development Champs at Oxford Speedway in a couple of weeks' time. Okay, away and racing. And watch out for that 5 car. But it is the 69 of Olivia Preddy, your race leader, as the 5 car of Danica Pickles tries to go around the outside of the 18 Ashburton car of Summer Foster. Down the front straight they come. It looks like Olivia Preddy has got a bit of a taste for that checkered flag now, and has pulled away. But here comes Danica Pickles, 5C car into second place. Another one of the movers and shakers, and this one is the 11A of Louis Kerr. Around the outside he goes of car number 18, Summer Foster, into third place. About to put a lap on Bella Shearer Jones. Seem to be all running wide out of turn 4. So a good battle there for second and third, but it looks like Olivia Preddy has got this in hand. Great dice going on between car 29, Keelan Patterson Gerard, and car number 18, Summer Foster. As the white flag comes out for our race leader, Olivia Preddy. 1 lap to go. 5 car just getting out of shape. There was Danica Pickles hits the fence, and through goes Louis Kerr into the second position. So out of turn 4 for last time, it will be the 69 car of Olivia Pretty will take the win away. Second to car number 11, Louis Kerr, and third to the 5 car of Danica Pickles. Back there in fourth was the 29 of Kellen Patterson Gerard, and fifth to the 18 car of Summer Foster. And back behind Summer Foster was car number 98, Nico Shelton, and at the tail of the field was car number 11, GM. Now, of course, that was Bella Shearer Jones out of Greenstone Park Speedway in Greymouth. Well, give it up for our race winner once again. Car number 1998A. She'll have a smile from ear to ear. Sorry, car number 69C. She'll have a smile from ear to ear. That's Olivia Pretty. Yeah, the bloopers come about this time of the afternoon, you know, it's been a long day. Well, now with the production saloons. And it looks like grid 1 will go to car number 53. He's had a good day, and so far at least. There's car number 53 out there. Oh, we're on the youth, aren't we? Of course, yes, I must be getting tired. Right. Now this is the third and final heat for the New Zealand CTRA youth saloons. Looks like it's going to be a restart. Let's get my papers in order there. So off the front row is car number 53I, Joshua Richardson, and he's been up on the podium places quite regularly so far today. On his outside, very, very quick car indeed. Car number 42I, that's Suzuki Swift with Ryder Harris. On grid 3, we've seen this guy take the checkered flag before today. And this is car number 59, Kieran Green. Okay, we're away and racing. And it is the Suzuki Swift of Invercargill's 42I, Ryder Harris. But it's the 53I sitting there in second, Joshua Richardson. They both understeer wide. That could give the opportunity for the 59 of Kieran Green. But race 2 winner sitting there in 4th place. It is the 27B wanting to build up those points. So that's what's going to come down to. Who has the most points over the 3 heats. And still our race leader, the 42i of Ryder Harris. He's got his club mate right up alongside of him. It's the 53, just going a bit wide there. They're trying to get the good slingshot line down the back straight. He ranges up the outside of the 42i of Ryder Harris. 53, Joshua Richardson will have another go at him into turns 1 and 2. He's got the very quick Dunedin car of Kieran Green right there, and they've managed to drop Noah Kiddo. And then there's a gap back to the 73D car of Beachland Speedway Dunedin, Ashley Bennett, and further back to Invercargill's Lockie Robinson. Behind Lockie Robinson, you got the 18i of Zoe Memphis, and the 18i of Hunter Glover, and the 63 of Eilish Stratton. So you pick up your race leaders. Look at this, the 59, Kieran Green has got into second place now, and putting the heat is heat on the Suzuki Swift. And the Suzuki Swift just runs a bit wide, and that'll open up the door for the 53i as well of Joshua Richardson. So it's the 2 Invercargill cars now sitting second and third, and the Beachland Speedway car from Dunedin, who's already had a race win here this afternoon. That's Kieran Green, your race leader from Richardson, and Ryder Harris right there in contention still in the Suzuki Swift. A big gap back to race 2 winner Noah Kiddo as the white flag's about to come out. Look at this, it's getting pretty tight now into the last lap. It's going to take something desperate for the 53i or the 42i to win this one. Down the back straight they go for the last time, side by side. They'll try and do the over and under, but it's not going to be. It's going to be the 59D of Kieran Green for his second race win here this afternoon at Ashburton. Second place to the 53i of Joshua Richardson. Back there in third will be the 42i of Ryder Harris. Then we see in fourth place will be the 27D of Noah Kiddo. Fifth place will go to the 73D of Ashley Bennett. Then behind Ashley Bennett was car number 97i, Lockie Robinson. And behind Lockie Robinson was the 18i of Zoe Memphis. And then we go back to the 89D car, just slowing there. And that was Hunter Glover and the 63i of Irish Stratton. And further back to the 13D of Imogen Knox, and at the tail of the field will be the 21D car of Jasmine Todd. So give it up for our race winner, just going down the back straight there. That's car 59D, that's his second race win. Will he have collected enough points to win that New Zealand Youth Saloon title for CTRA? It's going to be a close run thing. Of course, Richardson was well up there in the points in the 53i car. And I don't think, I think the 42i car wasn't too far back as well. And Ryder Harris. So give it up for our race winner, 59D. Kieran Green. Okay, we move right along to our third and final heat for the wingless sprints. Of course, there is a title race, so they're accumulating points. And the one highest on points will start from pole position, or have the choice of starting on the inside or the outside for the big final, which will winner take all final for the wingless sprints for the South Island title, which will be the second to last race here this afternoon. So off the front row, we have car number 4, and that's the Leighton Channel and Curbing, I think it is, wingless sprint, car number 4, Mark Morris. Oh, traffic officer dream out there at the moment. On his outside, it is car number 8, Mason Whelan, the Invercargill driver, who was the Southland champ for 2023-24. On grid 3, it is car number 41, Adam Evans. He's had a win in a second, so he'll be top of points at the moment. In grid 4, 25I, the 43-year-old from Invercargill, another one in the Maxims. That's Danny Livingston. Grid 5, we have car number 42, and that's Corey Duck Manton from Southbridge, also on a Maxim. On his outside, we have 25, and 25 is Danny Livingston. Another one in the Maxims. J&J, sorry, he's running a J&J, no, he's running a Maxim, sorry. And then we go back to the third row, Corey Duck Manton, car number 42 from Southbridge in a Maxim. And alongside of him, Samantha Sanford in car 93. And she's running the ex-James Stronach car. And then on the last row of the grid, we've got car 84, and that's Josh Livingston on his outside car 37. And 37 is Daniel McIntosh from Invercargill. Away and racing, Livingston gets the jump there on Mark Morris. Morris will try and come back at him down the front next straight. Oh, it's side by side. Morris won't give up that lead, I'll tell you that for nothing. But going around, we've got a car going around. This could bring out the yellow. Could be a restart here. Yep, there goes the yellow. So it's all turned to custard there for Mark Morris, making the big move in the lead. He'll have to try and replicate that on the restart. So it was the 25 of Danny Livingston that went around. In the straight up building 2006 Limited wingless sprint. So they're all running 3.8 V6 Holden engines or rebadged Buick engines. Sort of out of the Holden Commodore. So Livingston once again lines up beside points leader at this stage, Adam Evans, the 41 car. So it's the calm before the storm as they're about to come through turns 3 and 4. And all hell will break loose as the green flag goes down. And Whelan trying to get that jump on Mark Morris. He knows he's a hard one to get past. And around once again is Livingston. Danny Livingston works it around, but he's got no restart here because he's got started again. So here comes Adam Evans, our points leader. Will be trying to attack Mark Morris, trying to push him wide out of the corners. Mark Morris, a very experienced campaigner. He's run TQs, he's run midget cars, he's run wingless sprints. He's the karaoke king. Out front is Mark Morris. Down the back straight they go into turns 3 and 4. And there's no way through for Adam Evans at this stage. Adam Evans will try and work him over. Mark Morris, he's harder to get round. I'll tell you what, who's making up good ground here is Corey Duck Manson in his first season of wingless sprints. Of course, has run the quad bikes previously. And I'll tell you what, he's going to have a go at Adam Evans here. If he can get up the inside of Adam Evans, that could really upset the apple cart. Back there in fourth place, you've got Josh Livingston, Samantha Sanford back there in fifth place, ahead of McIntosh. And at the back of the field, it's still Danny Livingston. As the yellow flag has come out, we've got Whelan on the infield. So his car is vaping. So he's got an issue there. That's car number 8. He's doing a bit of vaping, is Mason Whelan on the infield. Running a TCR chassis is Mason Whelan. Of course, we've had drivers like Jamie Duff campaign for the South Island title here before at Ashburton Speedway. His brother, Steve Duff Jr. is another one that's run these wingless sprints. Corey Duck Manton, before the stoppage there, was looking very racy indeed. First season of racing the wingless sprints. He's spent 4 years racing ATV bikes. It's the calm before the storm once again for the wingless sprints. Here they go. And Mark Morris looking to get the ascendancy once again into turns 1 and 2. You'll have Adam Evans trying to force him wide, go underneath him. It's a long way around the outside of Mark Morris, I tell you. Down the front straight they come. Turns 3 and 4, Corey Duck Manton under pressure there from Josh Livingston. Samantha Sanford's not too far away. And then behind her you've got McIntosh. And at the tail of the field is Danny Livingston. Daniel McIntosh and Livingston having a great dice at the tail of the field. And down the back straight they go. Mark Morris, Adam Evans, Corey Duck Manton, Josh Livingston, Samantha Sanford. Samantha Sanford starting to catch this group of cars. Oh, it looks like Adam Evans starting to get desperate. He doesn't need to do that. Here's top of the points at the moment is Adam Evans. The of course does a bit of sprint car racing as well, does Adam Evans. But at the moment concentrating on the wingless sprints, and the white flag will come out this time. Can Adam Evans get another win here? He's at a 1 and a second. Can he make it 2 out of 3? As the white flag comes out for Mark Morris. Adam Evans looking for a slingshot run down the back straight, but he's too far back. I think Mark Morris has got this one in the bag. He's just got to hug that pole line, and the win will be his. Mark Morris takes the win from Adam Evans by about 3/4 of a car length. Then back to Corey Duck Manton in the 42 and Josh Livingston in the 84i car. Then back to Samantha Sanford in the 93T. Behind her is Daniel McIntosh in the 37i. And at the tail of the field will be the 24i. Kicking himself will be Danny Livingston. Well, what a race. And bad luck there for Mason Whelan in the TCR. chassis on the infield there. So that's heat 3 for the South Island CTRA Wingless Sprints. They'll add up the points and that'll determine the order for the big feature final towards the end of the program. Yes, Adam Evans spent 5 years racing youth mini stocks. Spent a fair bit of time now in the wingless sprints. Has won the CTRA title before. And of course, as I said earlier, he does a bit of sprint car racing as well. So he'll come around to collect the checkered flag. No, he's gone straight into the pits. Oh, so it's Mark Morris, sorry. Mark Morris was your race winner. So give it up for car number 4, Mark Morris. So a good win there for the Lesson curb and channel car. So yeah, Mark Morris won that race by about 3/4 of a car length from Adam Evans. So it's the final heat now for the street stocks. And the big question, can Simon Bland make it 3 wins from 3 starts? Will any of the other cars dare try and take him out? We've got car 99 off the front row, that's Brett Williams. On his outside is car number 29, Riley Jones. Then we see car number 89 on grid 3, Nicholas Petch. And car 27 is Paul Leslie in grid 4. Grid 5. Who's on grid 5? Can't see from here. Okay, we're about to go racing. And it's the trenchless services car of car number 29, Riley Jones, putting out 99, Brett Williams. So it looks like a fair bit of action, and look, there goes Simon Bland. He's got past his son Mason Bland. Paul Leslie winning, but a couple of the cars going around. There's the 89 of Pitch and also 23 of Wayne Kennett. Oh, we've got a few cars on the wall there. The 29 of Riley Jones and the 99 of Brett Williams getting together. And there goes Mason Bland. I'll tell you what, Kirk Aldridge. We've got Paul Leslie is your race leader from Kirk Aldridge. Then we've got the 828 Dunedin car sitting there in third place. Fourth place at the moment is 89 Nicholas Pitch, then Simon Bland. We're going around there is the 63 of Mark McGeevy. Here comes your race leader, the 27, former New Zealand champion, Paul Leslie. And be very, very cautious indeed. He's had a bit of a whoopsie there with Brent Williams. I think he is taking it pretty cautious, trying to go around Mason Bland, and taking over the lead is the Dunedin car, 828 from Paul Leslie. Then back to the 54 of Kirk Aldridge. Simon Bland is now up to around about fifth place. He's up to fourth now, Simon Bland. Here goes the Dunedin car just getting walloped around by Kirk Aldridge, car number 54, and Simon Bland about to pick up that third position as our race leader. There's car 27 just going across the line. Paul Leslie ahead of Kirk Aldridge. And Simon Bland, I don't think he's going to get the 3 wins, but he might get a podium place here. Through turns 3 and 4 from last time, it's going to be Paul Leslie, Kirk Aldridge, both from Coke and Tools, Woodford Speedway, and back there in third place, car number 31 Lee, Simon Bland, just ahead of the 23 of Wayne Kennett. Then we move back to the 89 of Nicholas Pitch, and the 828 Dunedin car ahead of Mason Bland in the 131, and the 63 of Mark McKeedy, Kelvy. And I think that's your field. There you go. Street stocks turning it on here at Ashburton Speedway. And here comes your winner, car number 27, former New Zealand champion from Coke and Tools, Woodford Glen Speedway. It is Paul Leslie. Give it up for Paul Leslie. Okay, looks like a wee bit of a break again, so just pop some music on. Well, this could be the last hit out before that New Zealand Youth mini stock title at Oxford Speedway in a couple of weeks' time for a lot of these youngsters. And off the front row, I see on the outside there, that's Lucy Elliott. On the inside on grid 1 is car number 68, and that's Caden Jackson. Off grid 3, we have 58, Elsie Vanderen. On her outside is car number 26, Oliver McCartney. We're about to go racing. Here they come. It's the charge of the Light Brigade as they come past the control tower here into turns 1 and 2. And Lucy Elliott, your race leader. But watch out for the Vanderens. Marcel Vanderen up to second already. Last start winner. He'll go around the outside of Lucy through turns 3 and 4. They run side by side, but Lucy Elliott holding off that pole line. Down the front straight they go. Elliott's got the bit between her teeth, and Marcel Vanderen will have to try all over again. Got Elsie Vanderen up there as well in third place, then back to Connor Turner. Down the back straight, this is great racing from the youth mini stocks. Into turns 3 and 4 they come. And look at this, about 3 or 4 wide. Down the front straight, you've got the likes of Oliver McCartney and Connor Turner and Cairo Tabley duking it out, but out front it's all Marcel Vanderen. Down the back straight from Elsie Vanderen. Here come up the inside in the third slot now. It's car number 26, Oliver McCartney. Then you got running side by side Lucy Elliott and the 167 of Cairo Tabley. Then back to Connor Turner. And Samuel Jack just going around the outside of Caden Jackson. Moving up. Further back you've got the likes of Zoe Bland. Through turns 1 and 2 they go, and it's the Vanderen show out front. Marcel Vanderen leading Elsie Vanderen from. We got one around. That's Zoe Bland further back in the field. As our race leaders go into turns 1 and 2 again, and Marcel Vanderen looking for race win number 2 here this afternoon. Oliver McCartney wants a piece of the action and moving up the inside of Elsie Vanderen. Managed to grab that second place, but Elsie's not going to lie down. And she'll try and go around the outside of Oliver McCartney. We've got Noah Wood spinning round. Further behind Elsie, we've got Connor Turner, Cairo Tabley, and Thomas Jack. Lucy Elliott, but the race leader's on his last lap, half a lap to go, down the back straight for the last time, into turns 3 and 4. There's no one near him. Marcel Vanderen's got this one in the bag. Good practice for that New Zealand title at Oxford a couple of weeks' time. Second place will go to 58, Marcel Vanderen. Marcel Vanderen winning the race from Elsie Vanderen. Then we go back to Connor Turner, car number 15. Fourth place to 167, Cairo Tabley. Then behind Cairo Tabley it was Thomas Jack. Behind Thomas Jack was the 27 of Lucy Elliott and the 68 of Caden Jackson. Then the 8N car, the 233 of Aidan Ray, and the 57 of Theo Vanderen. Alyssa Wood in the 33, and I'm not too sure what happened to car number 26, Oliver McCartney. Well, another good race from the youth mini stocks here at Ashburton Speedway. Oh yes, the winner of the 50-50 today's 50-50 was Blue 14. You are the winner of today's 50-50, and I believe that yesterday's 50-50 is still unclaimed, and the winner from yesterday's 50-50 is Green 7. So once again, the winner for today's 50-50, Blue 14, and yesterday's winner was Green 7. Out come the production saloons, and they've had a torrid weekend with their New Zealand title yesterday and more racing today. So off the front row, we've got car number 9, Casey Nees. And that immaculate, I think it's Honda Prelude. Alongside of her is car number 38, Mitch Finley. In grid 3, we have car 999, all the way from Eastern State Speedway, David Allen. Grid 4 is car number 74, Richard Burns. Grid 5 is car 51, Zach Craw. Grid 6 is 27T, Liam Ballantyne. Grid 7, 6T of Gavin Hurring. And grid 8 is 804T of James Wood. Grid 9 is Alfie in car 21, Greymouth contracted car. Alongside of Alfie is the 64T, Billy Heads in grid 10. Grid 11, he was very quick in that last race. Car 22, and that was Tristan Mason. And alongside of him is the 1NZ CTRA of Sam Martin, who's had a big weekend, of course, won that title yesterday.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bite your head off. I just felt the head over the street. I was doing something here, kind of freaked out. I got frightened.
Just looking at the grids there, 999, Dave Evans is, Dave Allen is definitely in a handy grid position there. Very fast driver, Dave Allen from Eastern State Speedway. That's 999 car, so watch out for him in this one. Okay, away in racing, and Casey Nees gets the jump. Dave Allen trying to look up the inside. So Dave Allen at large sits there in second place. Back there in third place is Gavin Hurring. Around the outside, another very quick car is the 804T from Central Motor Speedway in Cromwell. That's Seagull. Seagull just running wide. And Ian Clark, Alfie managed to slip up the inside. But here comes the 999 up the inside of Casey Nees. Gets a little bit untidy on the apex, and Casey Nees comes back at him. She'll have another, there's a bit of contact there, and it looks like Casey Nees has gone around. And Dave Allen getting disadvantaged out of that one. But out front is the 6T of Gavin Hurring. Back there in second now, all the way from the back of the field is the car of Sam Martin. In third, the 804 of James Wood, and the recovery 999 of Dave Allen. Alfie's next in 21, and he's been harassed all the way there from the 64T of Billy Heads. Billy Heads just dropping off the back of that bunch. Then you got Mitch Finley in the 38 car, just ahead of the 9 car of the immaculate 9 car there of Casey Nees. They pick up your race leader. break dice here for third and fourth. You've got the 999 there on the outside of Dave Allen. Alfie's not giving this one away, and through comes the 64 of Billy Heads on the outside. Another good battle further back. You got the likes of Mitch, 38, Mitch Finley, Casey Lees, the 22 of Tristan Mason, and the 27T of Liam Ballantyne. Going at a hammer and tongs. There we go, Ballantyne trying to go around the outside of Tristan Mason. So you pick up your race leaders, going through first round 4. The pigs are getting pretty tight now. Look at Sam Martin close that gap down. And our race leader, car number 16, Gavin Herring. There's nothing between these two cars as they go out of turn 4. Oh, we got Dave Evans. Dave Allen, sorry. Here's the spins to the infield, loses a couple of places, but the white flag comes out, and it's a checkered flag, sorry, it's a grandstand finish, and it will be the Redco Falcon there of Sam Martin taking the way just ahead of the 16 of Gavin Herring. Back there in third place was Alfie in 21 GM car, just ahead of the 64T of Billy Heads, then further back to the recovering 999 of Dave Allen. Then we go back to the 22C of Tristan Mason ahead of the 9C of Casey Nees. Then further back to the 38 of Mitch Finley, the 27T of Liam Ballantyne, then the 51A of Zach Craw, and the 74A of Spike, Richard Burns. Don't forget, of course, on the 12th of May, the Ashburton Speedway car boot sale. Ashburton Speedway grounds right here at Seafield Road between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. $15 a boot or trailer load. Buyers and sellers welcome. Well, now we come to the final saloon car race of the meeting. Well, looks like I've lost my sheet of paper, but I should know off by heart anyway. So off grid 1, we've got Tony Mountford on his outside. It is Craig Laby in car number 45. Off grid 3, 77, Brodie Finlay. Off grid 4, we've got Ian Williamson. Off grid 5 is 67, Brian Maxwell. Off grid 6, a last start winner is car number 15T, Phil Burgess. Okay, down the back straight they go for the first time. Tony Mountford looking very aggressive out front. We've got Craig Laby sitting right there off 3 wide, coming through turns 3 and 4. Look at this, Brodie Finlay, car 15, Phil Burgess, car 21, Graham Williamson running 3 wide down that straight. We've got a yellow flag out. Oh, it was all shaping up, but not sure why the yellow has come out, but it looks like we may have some debris on the track. Oh, some fantastic saloon car racing there on that first lap or so. And hasn't the track held up very well indeed this afternoon? I think cloud cover and the lower temperatures has certainly aided us today at Ashburton. So it will be a complete restart. That happened on the first lap. So it's certainly been great to watch the battle between Phil Burgess and Graham Williamson in the X Factor Cars car. That's the 21 car from Invercargill here this afternoon. Of course, both good mates. And so it's Tony Mountford, car number 8, off that front row with Craig Laby. We're about to go racing. Who's going to get the jump? And it's Craig Laby this time. Craig Laby, through turns 1 and 2 they go. Williamson has got the jump this time on Burgess. Down the back straight they go. And Williamson on the outside of Craig Laby. Laby will try and hold that pole line and make Burgess Williamson do all the hard work. Mountford trying to come back at Williamson on the inside. Burgess is right there as well as Brodie Finlay. This is a great race at the start of this one. Through turn 3, then the 4 they go. It's Laby, Williamson, Mountford, then back to Brodie Finlay and Phil Burgess. Through turns 1 and 2 they go once again. Craig Laby doing an outstanding job with that older Corvette. Williamson in the Mustang can't get around the Corvette at this stage, and Mountford, if Williamson opens the door, he'll be through like a flash. Oh, he just tags the back of Williamson and runs a bit wide. This could allow Brodie Finlay to have a go at Mountford through turns 3 and 4, which he is. Down the front straight they come, and Craig Laby looking for an upset win here in that Corvette. Williamson sitting there in the Mustang in second, ahead of the Corvette of Tony Mountford, and the other Corvette, another Corvette of 77, Brodie Finlay. And yet another Corvette, of course, Phil Burgess. And then the Mustang of Brian Maxwell. Through turns 3 and 4 they come. And what can Graham Williamson do in that X Factors car as far as our race leader goes? We've got 77, Brodie Finlay having a good run here into third now. As the white flag comes out, I think Laby's got this one, the slick track working to his advantage. And Craig Laby will lead down that back straight for the last time. I can't see Williamson getting anywhere near him. Through turns 3 and 4 he comes. It's going to be 45. Craig Laby, your race winner. 21i, the X Factor car there of Graham Williamson will be second. Good drive from Brodie Finlay in car 77 for third. Tony Mountford will get the fourth in car number 8. Fifth place will go to car 15T, Central Motor Speedway, Phil Burgess, and in behind him you had Brian Maxwell in the Maxi Jet Camaro. And we've got the Super Saloon just running around there at the back. Of course, that is car 27, Trevor Elliott. And the only retirement there looks like car number 57, Dale Gosney. Well, getting through the program, and up next will be the South Island CTRA title race for the Wingless Sprints. Winner takes all. But give it up, a well-driven race from car number 45, Craig Levy. Looks like it will just have a wee break and put some music on. The Wingless Sprints, and it looks like highest on points will start from the front, and Adam Evans off the front row. Alongside of him, it looks like it's going to be car number 4. That, of course, is Mark Morris in the Triple X chassis. Third in the V6 Rumble in 2024 was Mark Morris. So on grid 3 was car number 42, and that's Corey Duck Manton from Southbridge. Grid 4, it looks like 84, which is Josh Livingston. Grid 5 will be car number 39, Samantha Sanford. Of course, she started racing youth mini stock originally. And then grid 6 is car number 25, Danny Livingston. I don't see Mason Whelan out there, unfortunately. And the other car to line up will be car number 37, car 37, Daniel McIntosh. That car of Corey Duck Manton, that was originally owned by Brian Hum, and Richard Stubbs had it for a wee while before Matt Phillips leased the car off Stubbs, and now Corey Duckmanton owns the 42 car. I'm not too sure what the issue is with Danny Livingston's car, the Eagle sitting down there. Ex-Jeremy Scarlett car from Christchurch. Looks like they've got it fired up. Here they go, the calm before the storm. It looks like they might be doing another lap. So who's got the right setup? The track's gone a little bit slick, especially after the saloons. Two very experienced runners off that front row. Here they come out of turns 3 and 4. The green flag is gone and away and racing. Look at the start from Mark Morris. Mark Morris is determined to win this. The Karaoke King once again leads down the back straight. You've got, Josh Livingston just went into the back of Adam Evans. And Livingston managed to survive. Oh, we got the other Livingston. That's Danny Livingston doing donuts on the infield. He might be out of this one unless he can get going again, which he has. But look out front, it's a dogfight out front. We've got Mark Morris trying to hold off Adam Evans. Adam Evans will try and work him over, but then he's got to watch his back because you've got Corey Duckmanton right there. If these two get together, Samantha Sanford sitting there in the race ahead of 37, Daniel McIntosh, and car number 84, Josh Livingston. Well, we've got two great battles going on. One for first, second and third, and one for fourth, fifth and sixth. There goes Livingston up the inside of Samantha Sanford. Can't make it stick, but there he's managed to do it now. And Josh Livingston will have a go up the inside there of McIntosh and gets through into fourth. But out front, it's still the lesson curb and channel car of Mark Morris, your race leader. Tell you what, it's not easy being the meat in the sandwich, and that's what poor old Adam Evans has got to contend with at the moment, because he's got Corey Duckmanton right there. If he slips up, he'll be through like a flash. Back there in fourth place, it's still Josh Livingston ahead of Daniel McIntosh, then back to Samantha Sanford and Danny Livingston. And out front, Mark Morris cannot put a foot wrong because Adam Evans will be away like a flash. But here comes Corey Duckmanton trying to slide under Adam Evans. Down the back straight, Adam Evans, this could be his chance as he goes through turns 3 and 4. He tries to get through, but no, can't for Mark Morris. Closed the door once again in the lesson curve and channel car. Down the back straight they will go once again. Corey Duckmanton sits there in third place just waiting for these two cars to collect each other, and he'll be through and take the win. But down the front straight they come. Adam Evans trying to go for the high line. He'll be trying the slingshot line down this back straight. into turns 3 and 4. He'll try the outside, he'll then try to go the inside, but covering his line is Mark Morris. Mark Morris is doing a superb job of defensive driving out front, and you got these two could slow each other down. That's Adam Evans and Corey Duck-Manton. Oh, there we go. We see Corey Duck-Manton just go up the inside of Adam Evans just to upset him. Past the straight they go again, and Adam Evans does the big dive around the outside, but Mark Morris, he's the master of defensive driving with Mark Morris as they go through turns 3 and 4. Mark Morris is your race leader, but Adam Evans, it's going to have to start getting desperate shortly because they're going to run out of laps. Adam Evans will try around the outside. He's got the momentum going. Mark Morris will try and push him wide. Through turns 3 and 4 they go. Corey Duck-Manton sitting right there. This is exciting stuff. Down the front straight they come. And Adam Evans round the outside. This could be the lap. He does it. No, he gets held up. He gets balked a wee bit. And through comes Corey Duck-Manton. Adam Evans will have to try again as the white flag comes out for 1 lap to go. Can Mark Morris win this? The very experienced driver. He's driven TQs, midget cars, all sorts of things. Oh, through turns 3 and 4 the last time. They almost touch, but Mark Morris is going to win this one. Mark Morris takes it out. Second to Corey Duck-Manton. Adam Evans, there's nothing he can do. And third, back there is Josh Livingston in fourth. Fifth place to Daniel McIntosh in the 37i car. Then back to Samantha Sanford in the 93T. And at the back of the field will be Danny Livingston in the 25i car. Well, some exciting stuff there. And Mark Morris, what can you say about Mark Morris? The ultimate defensive driver. Mark Morris, the karaoke king, managed to pull it off. So here he comes, car number 4, a faultless drive. Covered his lines, and that's what you've got to do in the Letton curb and channel car. Good drive there from Corey Duck-Manton in his first season of wingless sprints. Of course, he has had about 4 seasons running the ATV bikes. Adam Evans would have been getting a bit frustrated there. That it was all or nothing really. Trying to go around the outside of Mark Morris, but give it up for our race winner, car number 4, the Letton curb and channel car of Mark Morris. Oh, there we go, the customary donuts. Running the Triple X chassis, of course, he was 11th in the New Zealand midget car title previously, and he's also finished 3rd in the Barry Butterworth midget car series. 2nd in the best pairs at the Racecourse Hotel and Motor Lodge Ruapuna Speedway this season. And he's also done a bit of off-road racing as well. Came 3rd in the V6 Rumble this year. Mark Morris. Well, out come the stock cars. And the last chance for redemption for a number of these cars, especially that 991 car and the 99 car from top of the South Speedway in Nelson. Also Samuel Jack is another one that got dealt to in that last one in the 197 after winning the first race of the day for the stock cars. Oh, it started before even the start of the race. It looks like the 4T car and the 991 of Harley Robb and the 4T of John Lewis. John Lewis just getting introduced to Harley Robb there. So off the front row we have the super stock of car number 7C, that's Steve Evans, and the Springston Hotel Ashburton Marine car, which is also for sale. So off the front row, as far as the stock cars are concerned, we have Harley Robb 991. On his outside is the 4T of John Lewis. In the second row is the 917 of Aaron Faulkner. Alongside of him is the 45 in grid 4. And the 45 is Matthew Richards. And it looks like we're about to go racing. So watch into turns 1 and 2 for the first time. This is the last race of the day here at Ashburton Speedway. Oh, great start from the 99N of Shane Boot. Shane Boot, looking at that rear of that super stock. In second place, in third place is Alia Linton. But here comes Harley Robb, and one around already. It's the 6T's being dealt to. That's Cody Nickel. Had a good race last time out, but not this one. 917, Aaron Faulkner to the infield. So it looks like he's out of this race as Aaron Faulkner. Well, here comes Harley Robb on Shane Boot. This is what we're expecting through turns 1 and 2. And looks like Boot lit Harley through. Oh, we've got another collision up there in turns 1 and 2. It looks like the 7 Oxford car of Dylan Maisie and the 6T car. We've got a red flag and I'll have to come to a stop. I'm not too sure what that's over. Tell you what, these stock car races, you need eyes in the back of your head. Right, we're away and racing. And our race leader, if you're counting that super stock out there, is car number 7 from the 99 of Shane Boot. It looks like the 6T car after Shane Boot there. Watch out for that little battle. Samuel Jack coming through the field. And it looks like Harley Robb is playing games there with car number 4T, John Lewis. So all fun and games with some of the stock cars there. I better concentrate on who's at the front of the field. There's the 7 car, the 7 super stock. But the first of the stock cars is Shane Boot from the 197. Oh, we got the 45 car. Oh, Matthew Richards was in the wall there. And there goes another car getting dealt to. It looks like 2 of the Cromwell cars going out of Hammer and Tongs. You got Harley Robb getting in there for good measure as well. And yeah, watch Harley Robb down the front straight here. He's on the back of the 6T car as our race leaders come through. He'll be looking for Shane Boot, I'd say. Oh no, the 6T puts Harley Robb into the wall. The 6T of Cody Nickel. Yeah, Harley won't like that as the checkered flag comes out for our race winner And it looks like it was car number 7, the super stock, but the first of the stock cars there, car number 99, Shane Boot. And I think it was the 39 in second place. Alia Linton. Third place will be the 197 of Samuel Jack. I think it might have been the 16 next of Cole Solid, ahead of the 27 of Mike Rush, and the 817 of Rodney Good. Highly unofficial, of course. There we go, there's our stock car winner, car number 99, Shane Boot from Top of the South Speedway in Nelson. Give it up for Shane Boot. Remember, there's one or two of these cars are for sale. After the meeting, if you want, you could come down to the pits and do a bit of haggle. So well done to Shane Boot. Of course, that was the last race of the day. And so the next meeting out here at Ashburton Speedway will be Queen's birthday weekend. And it's a double banger. It's the Saturday and the Sunday. I think it'd be the normal start times, I would imagine. So that's Queen's birthday weekend. For more Speedway action out here at Ashburton Speedway. So, till next time, drive home safe, and God bless, and see you next time.